Here we go.
I don't like
things in
rat
dishwasher
sound.
I'm not gonna put in the dishwasher.
You like, this person's ugly.
I'm really mad about my hands. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back with another episode of the Mike to Mike podcast. Come on, let's cheer it up, kids. Yes, yes, yes. In this episode, I titled it "Where Does LeBron Go Next?" All right, and you know what? Let's get our salutations and greetings out the way because we got a lot to get into and talk about this off-season stuff that's going on in the NBA. To the right of me, he ain't been on the show in a while, but he is family, man. You know, hey, this dude right here, man, I know he's gonna bring it tonight, man. He's been excited to talk about some sports. I am happy to have him back on the show. This is my brother now. Let's give it up from Brandon Sudif, bro. Let's give it up for him, dog.
What's going on, man? It's been a long time coming, bro.
Yes, sir.
Happy to have you back, brother.
Man, good to be back, man. Good to see y'all, boys.
Yes. A good time on a late night show, bro. It's gonna be a good time tonight with Brandon on here, man. To the bottom of him, man. You already know who it is, man. He's a staple of the show. He is my brother, man. And let's give it up for my guy, TZ Crockett, man.
Hey, I was doing that. I gotta say pause to that one. I was tripping. Like I can't invite nothing on my face. That's crazy.
All right, man.
Hey, that boy just got done eating some Doritos, the nacho cheese ones.
Man, no. Hold on. We need the sponsorship.
Yes, hey, bro, you eat some of them earlier too, dog.
Hey, look, bro. You just can't.
I ain't never seen those in my life.
Man,
Hey, listen, brother.
fire, Brandon. I'm gonna have to give you some of them, bro. That St.
Yeah,
Louis
bro.
style right there, man. Red Hot Ripley's, dog.
Best chips on.
Greatest
Hopefully
shit.
better than that emo pizza y'all be having.
Hey, that's
Hey,
listen.
must be hitting, but it just depends on the location, though.
I ain't gonna lie. A standard Emo's pizza from anywhere is good enough for me, but it is some places they make sure is
other ones are better than, you know what I'm saying? Every McDonald's don't taste the same. Popeyes the same way.
Hey,
Emo's,
look.
you know, it's different locations.
Brandon, I just gotta let you know this, bro. This how you know Emo is a real still food, bro.
Let's hear this.
During Mike wedding, his wedding weekend, dude had the family stationed at a Emo's Pizza. Like that was one of the family dinners, bro. Was to go to.
And it was one of the funnest times, bro.
Man, it was a great time. It was a blast.
You know what? I'm not gonna doubt that it wasn't fun. I'm just gonna doubt that y'all didn't eat good.
Oh no, it ain't nothing to do there, but eat the pizza.
Fire.
That's what made it fun.
We got wings. We had everything, bro. Everything was fire.
I ain't eat none of the wings.
Finger
I
lick.
was a straight pizza.
Yeah, man.
Hey, one thing I do mess with is y'all barbecue though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
The barbecue.
Hey, you ain't had our fried rice?
Nah.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, brother.
That's the number one.
Yeah.
That's what we known for sure. St. Louis
I gotta
style.
get back out there. It's been a while since I've been there, man. I'm gonna have to get back out there, bro. For real.
Yeah. Hey, when you call me, I'm gonna give you my order, bro. Shrimp fried rice. You know what I'm saying? Fried ragoon, 4 chicken wings. Hey, sweet and sour sauce, 1 soy sauce. All right, and then a pineapple vet.
Hey, you gotta get you a chicken St. Paul.
Or chicken St. Paul. Hey, St. Paul's be good too.
Hey,
give me a little extra egg fouillon gravy on the side though. I want some of that.
Okay. Oh, you got this down to the T, bro.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
man, we born into this. That's why you laughing. We really born into this.
Hey, gravy hit on that rice, boy.
It do, bro. It definitely do. All right, man. Let's go ahead and talk about some basketball for y'all making me hungry. All right, man. Where does LeBron James go? LeBron James, he informed the Los Angeles Lakers that he will not be returning earlier this week. And you know what? I think all of us expected that. Looking at how Luka was traded to them, became Luka's team as soon as he entered the Lakers. He talked about Austin Reeves, that he wanted Austin Reeves back. We knew the Lakers didn't have that much money to be paying LeBron what he wants to be paid, plus giving Austin Reeves $189 million. And you wanted the Lakers to go out and get extra players. Luka wanted more mobile center, a center that could score. They went and got Walker Kessler in a trade. They picked up Colin Sexton, Quentin Grimes, a lot of different players. So we knew it wasn't going to probably be a lot of money for LeBron left. All right. And everybody kind of seen it writing on the wall that it was kind of the end of a chapter with the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron. And to be totally honest with you, I'm very happy about it. I know Dante calls me a hater all the time, says that I'm a hater of LeBron and things like that. But really, it was time for the Lakers to move on to the next chapter of their story as well. And LeBron, all right? When you got a 42-year-old superstar kind of just hanging around being the third option, it's like, and then LeBron doesn't want to get paid like a guy that's going to be a journeyman. All right. LeBron still wants to get paid pretty heftily at 42 years old, and he will. You know, he puts up the numbers to get paid like that, but the Lakers just couldn't pay him. So I'm going to ask you guys. We'll start with Brandon, since he is our guest on the show tonight. Where do you think LeBron go? What was your thoughts on LeBron leaving the Lakers?
Well, let me start by saying this. I knew that the Lakers was never going to be the end-all, be-all for LeBron. I think that when LeBron went to the Lakers, it was along the lines of, look, I'm going to go ahead. Kobe's going to pass the torch to me. I'm going to try to see what I can do to get the Lakers a championship. You know, it's going to be good to wear the purple and gold. But I don't think it was never a situation of I'm going to retire as a Laker. He wanted to win a third championship with a third team. He had already won one with Cleveland and Miami.
No, he won with 3 teams already.
What do you mean?
He won with the Cleveland Heat and the Lakers.
No. I know. I'm saying he went to the Lakers saying I want to win a third. Yeah.
Got you. I got
you.
you.
My bad. He wanted to win a third championship with a third team, but I just don't think that the Lakers was going to be the end all be all for him. And on top of that, bro, like, you know, towards the latter end of his career with the Lakers, the fans started to not appreciate him, you know, and I think he heard that. I think he saw that. I think that got back to him. You know what I'm saying? Fans not appreciating him, fans saying, oh, we need to get this old man out of here. He needs to go. He heard that. Trust and believe he heard that. I don't think it was ever about the money at all. You know, I mean, my man's got a lifetime Nike contract, bro. I mean, he's got investments. I mean, basketball to him, that's probably his little play around chump money. Even though it's millions,
it's millions.
Probably like but what it is more along the lines of, it's like, bro, I feel like I'm the GOAT and I don't get the respect that I deserve. I'm not getting the respect from the fans, the Lakers. They're not really adding great pieces around me. And I don't want to just spin my wheels here and get to my last couple years and regret not trying to chase that 5th championship, right? So I feel like all those things combined is the reason he finally was like, you know what, it's time to go. Now, where do I think he will go? I mean, I think it boils down to either Cleveland or the Warriors. I don't think him going to Cleveland makes them that much of a contender, because I feel like at the end of the day, I don't.
Really?
Let me tell you why. You still got playoff James Harden.
Yeah, but it's different when now you got. I think that's a great adage to add LeBron, because Dean Wade was basically like a cardboard figure just out there. You add.
I mean,
I think add LeBron at the 3 is great, because Dean Wade sucked. I mean, if you watch that all throughout the playoffs, he did absolutely nothing. Adding a LeBron to that squad with Mitchell and James Harden. Now James Harden James Harden goes to the 3rd option now. He does. He's not the 2nd option no more. LeBron's the 2nd option on that team. James Harden goes to the 3rd option.
I'll tell you this. I think the better fit is Golden State. And I'm not just saying that because, I mean, I think the better fit is Golden State just off the strength of you are going to, you know what you're getting with Steph. I mean, you know what you're getting with Steph. Jimmy Butler's gonna come back probably after the All-Star break. You're gonna. I mean, he's just. I mean, you can slide him easily in at the four if they don't make Draymond play the five. But I just feel like he's someone that can go in there. He can. I feel like he can be the person to finally calm Draymond down and be like, "Hey, look, we chasing the chip. I need you to get it together, bro. We still need that dog that you come with, but calm it down." He can be that person to calm him down. And then you don't really, and Golden State doesn't lose anybody, right? You bring back your same team and you add LeBron to the mix. LeBron said he always wanted to play with Curry. I know they would mesh well. I just think the better fit is in Golden State. Now, I will say this. Immediate championship. If you Philly should try and get him.
That's crazy.
That would be.
Philly got any more money?
Yeah, Philly has money. Because here's the thing, LeBron at this point in his career, again, I don't think it's about money for him. You know what I think? I think LeBron would take a mid-level exception to get a ring. I really think he would do that.
Here's the thing. When you say Golden State, everybody would love to see him play with Steph, but he would not win a championship out there. I don't see it. I don't see it with San Antonio and with OKC and with all them juggernauts out there in the West. I mean, I don't think they would win it. I don't know if injuries would play a part in that, but them being a little bit older at this age with the beast that they got out there in the West at this time, I don't think it would be good for LeBron to win a title, but it would be legendary. All right. It would be must-see TV every night Steph and LeBron plays. I just don't think it would be good for a championship. Now, me, honestly, I feel like if LeBron wanted to go anywhere to win, the best chance for him to win would definitely be Cleveland, like you said, or Miami. I like Miami because really, LeBron don't really even have to play defense on that team. You got Giannis, you got Bam Adebayo, you got Davion Mitchell. They just signed Wiggins. They picked up Tim Hardaway. I think that would be a great squad for LeBron where he could still run point. All right, still do his thing, score his 20 a night. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 19 or 18, have 8 assists a game. Let Bam and Giannis get more to scoring. They take on the scoring. They are the defensive anchors of that team. I think in the East Coast, it would be a great opportunity for LeBron to get another chip. Now, the East Coast is looking a little scary now. We talked about Philly. You're looking at the Knicks. The Knicks are still going to be pretty good. You got a lot of good teams out there in the East Coast, but as far as a title, I think LeBron should go to the East Coast. I don't think LeBron wins a title in the West Coast at this time. I don't know if Dante agree with that, but that's just how I look at it, looking at how the West Coast is right now.
So, to be honest, I didn't expect LeBron to leave the Lakers because he wanted the $50 million, and I know he can't go out there. Ain't nobody getting paid $50 million out of free agency no more. Not that LeBron don't deserve it, but for a 42-year-old LeBron James, I don't think nobody going out their way to try and clear out to pay that 50. So I'm agreeing with that. Now, what I will say, if he do care about the money and the combination of winning, but also gotta not care about location, he stay out west and he go play that full position for Minnesota. That would be a great team for him to go to. That I think make the most sense and more championship ready than Cleveland for a handful of reasons. Miami is health. Giannis might be on the sideline at the end of the season again. Who knows?
I think Giannis gonna play. I think he's gonna play all the games this year.
A lot of the times when Giannis don't be playing, besides this past season when they was tanking, besides then, bro, Giannis had a bunch of 60-game seasons, missed a couple games and missed playoff rounds, bro.
I think Giannis is more than ready next season.
But I do agree with you though, Brandon. What I think will realistically happen, I do think he'll go to Golden State because he just want to have. I think he want to have fun playing with Steph. Pause.
Yeah,
I mean, look. At the end of the day, I'm not necessarily saying this elevates the Warriors to a title, but let's be real. You're playing with the greatest shooter of all time. I mean, he will. There will be no there won't be a better shooter ever than Steph Curry, and you could just tell that he's always wanted to play with him. I mean, even when they will go 1-on-1. I'm sorry, when they would go compete for the finals and stuff like that. Man, Steph, man, I think getting somebody like LeBron James would basically give Steph a refresh, a rebirth. It'll give him an energy that maybe, Steph, maybe he was starting to get bored. He was starting to get like, okay, I'm tired of this. This would give Steph the energy boost that he needs to be Steph, the old Steph. You know what I'm saying? Now, does it get him a title? No. Like you said, the West, you got OKC coming back with Jalen Williams. He was out. I mean, arguably, I think if Jalen Williams plays, San Antonio's not even in the finals. I mean, if I'm going to just keep it a stack with you, I feel like San Antonio got lucky because OKC had two of their best players out, him and Ajay Mitchell. So I feel like, with them coming back, OKC's going to be right back in the thing. But then also San Antonio just signed Tobias Harris. So, I mean, you talking about the rich getting richer. But I don't know because here's the thing. If LeBron does go to the Warriors, you got to load manage everybody. You got to load manage Steph. You got to load manage LeBron. You got to load manage Porzingis. You got to load manage Draymond. And it's like, bro, we got to get to the playoffs. And you low managing the whole team.
Yeah, bro. They ain't gonna be nothing. They probably gonna be like a 7 seed, and they ain't gonna really play throughout the season. And then when they get to the playoffs, they gonna make some noise. All right. I do see that. I can see them being like that. But really, with Golden State, the young guys got to step up. The DeAnthony Meltons, the Yaxel.
Anthony Melton ain't young no more.
But he's younger than them, is what I'm saying. I mean,
he's like 33, bro.
Moses Moody, those guys got to step up. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much get them to the playoffs, because the West is a gauntlet. You got Phoenix out there looking good, man. Minnesota ain't going nowhere. Denver's gonna be in the hunt. Of course, Dante's team, Houston, is gonna be in there. It's a lot of good teams, man. And you still got young teams like New Orleans who got the talent to get to the playoffs. I think they'll get it together pretty soon too. They got a couple 20-point scores down there. Jeremiah Fears, he's gonna only get better. He's nice too. A lot of good teams in the West. So you gotta have your young guys, if you're gonna do that, get you to the playoffs. Not the play in, but the playoffs. All right, because the Warriors have been in the play in the last 3 years. So they just got to get to the playoffs. And it would be great to watch. If anything, I would want LeBron to go to the Warriors because everybody want to see him play with Steph. We've been talking about that ever since the Olympics happened. What if they actually played together for an actual season and not just the Olympics? The Olympics was amazing. So everybody wants to see that. But I just don't know if that will happen and how LeBron's thinking, because I don't think a title comes out of that. Because like you just said, San Antonio is not going anywhere. As much as I don't like Tobias Harris, that was a great pickup. I'm not going to.
That was a great pickup.
Now
you need a little bit more veteran presence on that team. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like they should have made a Tobias Harris level acquisition at the center position, or a bigger forward, so that give Vic the reins to.
I think they picked up a center though. I think.
Ooh.
I forgot who they picked up. I think they just
they drafted a center, but I mean, look.
Oh yeah, they picked up what's his name from UConn, Terrence Reed.
And Terrence Reed is a dog.
He's nice.
Oh yeah, ain't he like this? I got you, the black dude with dreads. I don't know why.
Came from Michigan and went to UConn.
Yeah,
but he balled out last year in March Madness, bro. He balled out. Terrence Reed is gonna be he's gonna be a beast. Dude, if he's backing up Wemby.
I forgot about them drafting him.
Yeah.
I mean, Tobias Harris was a solid pickup. It's like a better
you say Harris not add anything but a vet presence. That's what they need, though. They need. I mean, I like Tobias.
They don't need him to ball out. They just need him.
He gonna do more than Harrison Barnes did.
Yeah, he gonna give him a solid 12 to 20 on a
And that's
regular
they
game.
really and that's all. I mean, let's be real with all the scoring. Castle, Vassell, come
All
on,
them
dog.
dudes
They don't need much from him.
Castle better go. Castle better make sure he's shooting all summer.
Here's my thing, bro. I know De'Aaron Fox had a bad series, but De'Aaron
Oh
Fox,
man, we're getting started on him, dog.
De'Aaron Fox is still nice. I don't know why people act like De'Aaron Fox ain't nice though. Like De'Aaron Fox is still a
Nice.
great player. I don't know why people. I mean, he had a bad series, but guess what? He hasn't really been on that platform. It's a different level when you are in the finals. I think De'Aaron Fox is going to learn from this as well. He played for Sacramento, bro. He didn't know. I mean, he wasn't even making the playoffs, but he was nice. I mean, I still like De'Aaron Fox. I think it's going to be the San Antonio still needs to keep De'Aaron Fox, if you ask me. I'm not going to just ship him off because he had a bad series.
No, I would just say at this moment, if I'm San Antonio and I got the assets that I got, D Fox got enough like worth right now to where you can trade him and get two pieces to help out. You can get you a comparable guard. You know, he ain't got to be a D Fox because you got Dylan Harper, and you know what I mean. Get a Wendell Carter type of play, center.
But Dante, you wouldn't just wait another year to see how De'Aaron Fox bounces back from that.
I think his stock gonna drop because Dylan Harper finna step up, bro. He finna get more minutes.
Oh yeah, he gonna get more minutes though.
Champagne just re-signed. They got Tobias Harris, so the forward position, the wings and forwards for sale still there. That's sold.
Brady, what you got to say on De'Aaron Fox?
Horrible, dog. Let me explain something to y'all, man. You remember the De'Aaron Fox that used to battle the Warriors
with the Kings?
You know how them playoff periods work. Now,
Yeah.
I already know what y'all gonna say. It's a different system. He ain't the number one option. I get all that. But my thing is this. He understands the moment. He understands because he played against Steph in all those series where Steph had to show him, hey, even though you a dog, I mean, it's still the Warriors, but De'Aaron Fox was a dog. And for you to come into the playoffs, a team like the Spurs who they weren't even projected to do nothing for the next couple of years, right? This was supposed to be like 2 years down the line. They were supposed to do this. Mm-hmm. But you got an opportunity, and you mean to tell me you come in and play the way you did, bro? You talking about an all-star? Like, that was unacceptable, dog. I said I feel like he was betting. It was so bad. He was
going
so
down
bad.
to Rico.
I feel like he was betting, bro. I said, I'm like, this dude got to be going. Dog, it was bad, dude. It was bad.
I agree because we was talking about that. I was
it was horrible. I mean, it wasn't even my man's did he even have one good game in the finals?
Nah, he barely had. He had that one good game against OKC when he came back. Now, granted, he's fighting injury, but even with him fighting injury, like you still was the fastest dude on the court. You still had probably the best ball handling skills on the court. Like you was still getting to your spots. You just missed everything. He missed everything.
The crazy thing, I've never seen a team like the Spurs in those finals where they played so good. Then all of a sudden, all of them sucked so bad in the same game, in like 3 straight games. Because they all had leads in them games. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this team. It was just inexperience. That's all I was looking at. And that's why they brought De'Aaron Fox in. Harrison Barnes didn't do nothing either. I mean, Luke, what Cornette? He had that big block against OKC. He got to the finals. He did absolutely nothing against the Knicks. So it was like it wasn't just him. Their veterans did not step up when they needed them to step up. Fox, Harrison Barnes, and Luke Cornette did absolutely nothing to help them win those games when they got to the finals. So, I mean, maybe Tobias Harris can help them. I don't know because I don't really have no faith in Tobias Harris. I don't like Tobias Harris. I feel like he has robbed the NBA of almost $500 million. I don't know how he keeps on doing it. Shout out to his agent. Him and Kirk Cousins' agents are 2 of the greatest agents in sports history, if you ask me. Because dude made almost $500 million for real in the NBA. All right.
Yeah, he is about 200, bro.
No, it's more than that. He had made more.
I think I think they came out with something earlier today. It was like 340. He's made like 340.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
get your
he made.
But
He
I
made
get it. I mean, I get it. I get it. I mean, he said he's had 5 contracts since he's been in the league. 5 contracts. I don't even know how many years he's played, but to get 5 contracts is wild. To
It's
be
wild,
a
man.
yeah.
Three
But I will
hundred
tell you this.
$302 million.
Oh, 302.
That's crazy.
Rio.
But
Tobias
I
Harris.
will tell y'all this, bro. I will tell y'all this. What it's gonna come down to with the Spurs is the coaching, bro. Because here's the thing: if Greg Popovich is on that sideline, the Spurs win it all. If Greg Popovich is on that sideline, he's not letting the Knicks come back from 20. What was they 30 down in one of those games? 30-point lead Spurs had. Greg Popovich is not letting that happen. He ain't.
I agree, but I think it's a great storyline. I think it's a great storyline.
It comes down to coaching, bro. I don't know if this coach. I mean, I don't know much about him, but I know Greg Popovich gave him the reins, but I just don't know, bro. You know?
Yeah. Mitch is a young coach, and here's the thing: we all know the Spurs. They're gonna win like 3 championships if Victor Wembanyama stays healthy. So I think it's just a great storyline for the league, for the Knicks to win this championship, for the Spurs to learn from this, and they will learn from this, and they will be better. All right, we are not going to see. This is not the end of the Spurs. The Spurs will be a dynasty if they keep these guys together and they stay healthy. The main thing is, can Wembanyama stay healthy? We know how tall guys is in this league. A lot of times after year 4 or 5, that's when the injuries start piling up. Because you're 7'5" and your frame, I mean, a human body isn't even supposed to be that tall. So the main thing is, can Wembanyama stay healthy? If Wembanyama stays healthy, they will be in the hunt almost every year with him. I mean, me and Dante talk about it all the time. This guy haven't even sniffed his greatness yet of how great he really could be. All right.
Once he gets stronger, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. So I mean, it doesn't matter. You put these guys, if they just stay together for the next 3 to 4 years and not do what OKC did, because OKC was the first one where we seen it where it was like Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook. They would have kept them together. They would have had about 2 or 3-2. Just don't break them up. Keep them together. Cultivate Harper. Keep Stephon Castle. Keep Wembanyama and just build around them. Keep bringing guys in around them guys. They will be totally fine. And I think San Antonio is going to do that. So I think Mitch is the right coach. Pop made him. I mean, Pop had a whole bunch of predecessors. He had a whole bunch of guys that he was training up. To pick Mitch, obviously, is for a reason. All right. So I think he's going to be fine. Just like Eric Spoelstra was. Remember they was trying to get Eric Spoelstra out of there at first?
Yeah. They was tripping.
They was like, get Spo up out of there. Like, Spo ain't worth nothing. And now Spo is looked at as a top 3 coach in the league. All right. Yeah. Every year with Miami. So, I mean, I'm not going to put that on Mitch yet. It's just going to take time, especially with coaching. You got to go through them ebbs and flows with coaching, bro, and you got to learn from them experiences. And the Knicks was just ready. Mike Brown been coaching in the league for like 20 plus years now.
I mean, he was on the bench when San Antonio was winning.
So he kind of had an inside track.
Yeah, for sure. And he was in the playoff. I mean, he was in the finals itself.
Yeah.
Won titles as an assistant. Golden State, San Antonio.
For sure.
Shout out, coach.
Hey, man, y'all sent me down a rabbit hole once y'all talked about how much Tobias Harris made. Y'all be surprised some of these people whose names is up here, bro. Like as top earners of all time. Drew Holiday, $319 million. Chris Middleton, $310 million. DeMar DeRozan expect that. But Tobias Harris right after Nikola Jokic with 300. Then let me see. Here go another random name. Tim Hardaway Jr. 100. What they say? $158 million.
And Brandon, that's why you see all them old time players getting mad.
That's why his daddy won't let him wear his jersey. None been in Miami. You can't wear number 3.
His day was born 20 years early.
Tobias. What's funny? Tobias has made more than Kobe's total earnings, Shaq's total earnings.
Yeah, Tobias.
And but it just goes to show, and you know what's funny? It's gonna go even more. I mean, we're gonna get to a point where players are making $80-90 million a year.
Billion.
Man,
They'll hit
it's
a billion in
yeah.
their career. They'll hit a billion. Jason
Yeah.
Tatum is about to get close there. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because he's about to be up again. He's about to be up again. So he can go ahead and double back. And he ain't on.
My bad.
Go ahead.
If Drew Holiday can survive and make his way to hundreds of millions after his prime was over, man, Jason Tatum finna run the bag up. Anthony Edwards gonna run the bag up.
Victor Wembanyama is going to
probably
hit a billion.
It's probably, but see, I can see Victor being on like Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying?
Take it last. Keep it together.
You know what I'm saying? Where everybody getting 70, he might take 60.
We know Luka ain't. Luka about to get his too. Luka gonna get a lot.
Hey,
no pay cuts.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all this. San Antonio's gonna have a problem in the next 2 to 3 years because you're gonna have to pay Castle, you're gonna have to pay Dylan Harper. You're gonna have to pay who? Oh, Vic. So you got 3 dudes who probably is gonna command max contracts.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And you just can't pay them off. Like,
I think so. What I think gonna happen is
leave though. If anybody was to leave, I think it'd be Castle.
Well, they all in restricted free agency, so they can go over the cap to sign them. What I think will end up happening, that $50 million that they paying D Fox. Sorry, brother. You go ahead, get up out of there.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. $50 million for that performance, dude. Come on.
That was nasty. Bro. That's nasty. What, like the D Fox they you expecting to get when you traded?
I'm still mad, man.
Everybody can't perform on that basketball biggest stage in New York. I mean,
that is tough.
Nerves got tough, man. I mean, that's tough, man. In Madison Square,
that boy blew up a doo-doo.
The Mecca. I mean, yeah. Everybody, but we gonna go on to the next one.
Real quick, before y'all do that, bro, I'm gonna disagree with y'all. I think Minnesota gonna be boo-boo next year.
Oh,
but go ahead.
No, oh yeah, Brandon, I agree with you. I feel like LaMelo and Anthony Edwards is going to be very exciting to watch. I don't think it's going to translate to winning ways.
Nope. Not in that West. Nope.
They lost Nas Reed and lost Julius Randle. I don't know
Julius.
Who they have forward.
See you, Julius.
But who's your forward? Who's your scoring forward? Rudy Gobert ain't scoring nothing.
Hey, look. They ain't signed it. They ain't signed everybody yet. Free agency still going. It's the 4th of July weekend.
Who's available, Dante?
So at the 4 as a 4,
you got Braun.
He's not going to Minnesota.
Braun is not going to Minnesota.
Hey, y'all might be right, but y'all might be wrong.
Else you got? Who else?
Let's see. Let me just go. Let me click on all forwards. I ain't gonna hold.
I mean, you talking about the West?
Okay. So hold on. I got you, Mike. All right. So you got. I'm gonna just name them. I'm not saying who should go there, but the Nassus, Maxi Kleber, Keyshawn Johnson, LeBron, Leonard Miller, Trace Jackson Davis.
Yeah, bro. On to the next topic. Jaylen Brown goes to Philly. That's where I got to stop you at, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You started off with the Nassus. We're gonna move on.
Hey, bro, the fact that you said that, but dude, name. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, hey, hold on. They could get Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, okay. That's not gonna move. That's not making no waves in the West.
Yeah, because he plays just like DeSamu, and they signed him. That ain't.
No. That was racist, brother. Only thing because they both African. That's crazy, man.
All right, bro. So Jaylen Brown, he goes to Philly, man. And you know what? I was not thinking Philly would be the team. I mean, a lot of people thought it would be somewhere different than Philly. But when I hear it, I'm like, wow, Philly actually has a squad. Now I feel like Philly could actually win a championship this year if Embiid stays healthy. It's really based off Embiid, if you ask me.
Always been there.
But this year for sure. And I think if I was everybody in that locker room, I'm telling Joel, get healthy, work out, eat your fruits and vegetables. Don't be eating no McChickens and none of that, dog. We trying to get that chip this year. All right. So I really like the move for Jaylen Brown going to Philly. Now, I do not really like it for the Celtics. I mean, Paul George gets traded to the Celtics. I just don't know where the Celtics are going. I don't know if that's how y'all feel about it. I know the contracts matched up, so it worked out as far as financially, but as far as talent-wise and where they are in their careers, I just don't know where the Celtics is going. You just seen the Knicks win. You see what the Heat done, making the acquisition they got to get Giannis. And now you trade somebody in the conference, somebody that's pretty much 2.5 hours away from you. You trade him to Philly, all right? A rival of yours. You trade him to Philly. I don't understand what Brad Stevens was kind of doing on that one. But it worked out perfectly for Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia is going to be a team now where they got Jaylen Brown, VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey, Embiid. Man, now they lost Oubre, but sayonara Oubre. We got Jaylen Brown now. I think this is going to be really good for Philly. And if you was to ask me, I got Philly, and I'll take the Spurs again to get back to the finals this year. That's what I'll take. I like Philly and the Spurs getting back to the finals.
That's a little.
Well, that's my opinion. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Your opinion.
All right. So, Brandon, what about you on this one? What do you feel about Jaylen Brown going to Philly?
I mean, I like it, bro. But you know what's the thing is, it's not even about. It's okay. So when you look at the Celtics when they won the title, right? You had Porzingis, you had JB, you had Jason Tatum, you had you had shooters that were like ready to shoot. Man, the Celtics got some shooters on that squad, dude. Now you enter into a situation where, and again, like you said, if healthy, this is a big if. Now JB got a center. Now he's got. I mean, you can pretty much say Maxey and Tatum cancel each. I mean, they're the same. They as far as scoring output. So you still got your Jason Tatum. Then you add Edgecombe, who's coming along. Then on top of that, you pick up Anthony Simons to come off the bench.
We picked up Anthony Simons. Great pickup.
So now,
you think he Drummond?
No, Drummond ain't signed yet. I ain't see him sign yet.
Okay.
I know he put out something saying he ain't taking no more pay cuts, but I don't know if he signed with. I don't know who he signed with. If he signed.
He better take one to win, stay and win. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Like Philly is scary. You lose, you're not losing them with Paul George. To me, Paul George is washed. I mean, he proved that last year. He's not the same Paul George.
Until he shot himself up from steroids.
Yeah, but Philly's gonna be scary, bro.
Yeah,
because now. You can really low manage Embiid. You don't need to low manage Maxey. Tyrese Maxey that dude is pumped up on something. He on coke or something because that dude just nonstop. I mean, zoom. So you can low manage Embiid, get yourself ready, and that starting unit. I mean, how you going? You got defenders, so you got defense, you got scoring. What you gonna do?
That's the perfect team to beat the Knicks.
I say, but it all depends on how they fill out the rest of the team. Because as long as they don't have a bench yet.
Who needs a bench? You got them. What are you talking about?
I'm saying
they
that
gonna rotate them.
in this league, this league, that ain't enough.
In this league, you need stars, bro, and they got star power now.
You need teams that's laid out like. New York just won. They got one star.
No, they got Cat, who's a star.
Okay, Cat, 2 stars. My fault. He's not a starter. Mikal Bridges not a star. OG not a star.
Bridges has started on big time teams, and he averaged 20 in his league.
That's not a star though. He's not a star. But I get what you think. He's not a star in this league. He's a really good player. He's a really good player. He's not a star though.
I think he's a star in the league.
Who we talking about?
Mikal Bridges.
He get paid like a
Man, that's circumstance, bro.
It's just he's on a team where he got two other really good players on it.
I'm saying, but
he disappeared in the playoffs too. Bridges.
he has like, and think about that. Hold on, but think about this, Mike. Ain't he only making 30 mil, 35 mil?
I think he's making more than that. Kel Bridges is getting paid.
He might still just be getting 27.
So they signed that dude from Alabama, that Lebron Philon.
Yeah.
Island. Yeah, he's pretty good. You got Simons, Dean Wade, which I mean I know we talked about him earlier.
They did just sign. Dude, a dud.
Dean Wade sucks.
He can shoot though. I give him that. Yeah, Mike, bro,
if they keep drumming, I mean, that's all. I mean, look, you run because here's the thing: when you get to the playoffs, you only run a 9-10 man rotation anyway. So,
sometimes it goes short.
Unless you OKC or San Antonio, they run 12 man rotations in the playoffs, which they can get away with that. But I'm saying most teams, you running a 9-10 man rotation. I mean, if they can get there.
See, during playoffs, they reduce it to about 8 man, depending on who you're playing against. And if you do go 10, it's like somebody only playing like 5 minutes. But that's how you win, though, in this league, is to be able to go 10 deep and to have at least 8 to 9 of them that gonna do their job. Philly just gotta fill out the rest of the roster first before I can say that they can, that they pure contenders, but they are in a great direction.
I don't know how you don't think they contenders when you just traded for Jaylen Brown. I don't get it. And now that's what I don't get. If you trade for a guy that was top 5, top 6 in MVP voting, and add him with Tyrese Maxey and B, and you don't think they contenders?
I mean, yeah, they're definitely contenders, bro.
I'm saying, so just based on namesake, I hear you.
It ain't even name. They just made it to the playoffs.
They did, but then they also just lost. They just lost like half their team, man.
No, so they didn't lose their core though.
They didn't lose the core, but I hear that. But you still gotta fill out the rest of the team before you
lost Oubre. That's it. Who don't you lose?
Man, they lost Drummond, who started majority of it. But we talking, bro. They was a laughing stocks last year.
No, they wasn't. They made it to the second round of the playoffs.
They was that disappointment? Them winning.
So, wait.
No. Let me finish. That was a disappointment for Boston, right? They was like they blew a 3-1 lead, right?
Yeah, because they blew a 3-1 lead.
And then as soon as that happened, Embiid did what after that round?
But you forget that Embiid was hurt though. Like he was coming back.
He's always gonna be hurt.
But what I'm saying,
he literally played on one leg.
He's going to continue playing on one leg, is what I'm saying.
I know that. I think he can stay.
Hold up. But the difference is you add so you're right. He's going all. Let's say he gets injured next year. Let's say he has to play on.
He's probably gonna play 40 games.
The difference is you add a guy who, in my opinion, is probably going to average close to 30 points a game because he's got a chip on his shoulder. So you're losing Paul George, who averaged 14, 15 points a game, and you're picking up a dude that's going to probably average high 20s every night, even with Max there.
I get that. We still got to see how they look playing together, because that make a difference. That all make a difference. Because
anything we talk about is on paper. On paper, they contend. Yeah. On paper, New York is. On paper, Miami's a contender because they got Giannis and he's playing with Bam Adebayo, and you know what I'm saying. On paper, what we saying is, if you look at the East.
So how many contenders do the East have?
I would say 4.
Yeah.
So
and most of the time when you get great players,
they're not a contender no more.
Nah.
The NBA is about players, bro. When you get great players, it turns into championships. All right. When OKC added Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein, we knew they was probably gonna win a championship. Like when you add great players to a team that was already good, it probably is gonna equal a championship. When Cat went to the New York Knicks, I'm like, okay, now they probably got some. Then you add Mikal Bridges. Now you probably got a championship. You got a
I'm saying
contending
they
team.
had Bridges already. It was they already had. They just swapped out Julius Randle for Cat. I agree with that. I agree
No,
with
they traded for Bridges from. I mean, they got. Did they sign Bridges? Or they traded Bridges.
they
They
got him.
traded. They gave all
They
those
got him.
draft picks for
Yeah, they
Bridges.
gave all them
Yeah,
draft picks.
Right to the from the Nets, but they had Bridges
Yeah.
first before they
Yeah,
had
that's what
Cat.
I'm saying though. But when you added Bridges and you added Cat to that team, now they are a contender.
You
Like,
added Josh
Yeah.
Hart.
But
Yeah.
Josh, I'm saying so these players that y'all naming, they was there already. They just swapped out Julius Randle for Cat, and it's like okay. But this is a team that made it to the playoffs 2 years in a row, and they're just like, all right, something got to change here. With Philly, I'm not saying that JB don't make the world of a difference. He gonna make Philly look the way that they should have looked when Paul George showed up the first time. Now, what the difference between them times and there is, you got Embiid healthy, expectation of being healthy versus him now. We know he not gonna be healthy. I'm an Embiid fan, but the dude just don't be showing. He don't be there,
but
and that's
Well,
the only way they
here's the
contend.
thing. So here's
really
the
Go ahead, Brandon.
let me speak on that. So yeah, we don't know, number one, because we felt the same way about Kawhi, and Kawhi played the most games that he's played since I don't know how long. Speaking of Toronto, we need to talk about them too. But anyway, we'll what I'm saying is that you're talking about the East, right? The East is not loaded like the West.
It is now, according to the streets.
Nah, it's not.
He
It's,
just,
I mean,
y'all
it's-
just
I'm
said,
saying
y'all just said Miami was a contender.
No,
New
it's top
York-
heavy. It's not. It's only
it's top heavy. It's not. Yeah, the top teams are going to beat up on the lower end teams. Whereas the West, you can't have the West. There's no off night.
Ain't no
Yeah,
off night.
it's like after the third seed in the East, it's like okay, Orlando,
Orlando,
what's another-
solid,
Atlanta, all them teams is in the same bracket. It's like they
Yeah,
okay,
mid.
they're not contenders. Orlando's
Yeah.
not a contender to me.
I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Atlanta's not a contender,
but I'm saying,
Right.
but the West got some teams that are not contenders, but they just
but they're better than
they're solid.
the fourth and fifth seeds in the East, if you ask me.
Well, we got to look at that different now because this season is about to change things because teams just shifted and made moves.
So you telling me Houston better than Orlando? I mean, Orlando
Like-
better than Houston?
No,
And
but
Phoenix
that's
this year?
no. Well, maybe Phoenix, Orlando probably better than Phoenix, but they
I
not
don't
better
think
than.
so. Not
Well,
what they
no,
just-
what the shift didn't. What happened was players moved still in the East, so it still doesn't change the East.
No, but
you went from.
But I'm
you
saying
went from
you got Kawhi that just moved out to the East. You got
Yeah.
no, there ain't no telling. I mean, free agency ain't over for us to necessarily say, but I'm gonna say Toronto is a serious threat. I ain't gonna say contender, but threats that could do something. Toronto, New York, Cleveland, Detroit, Miami.
Nah. But Dante, how you gonna talk about Toronto being a serious threat when Kawhi is pretty much the same as Embiid?
Kawhi just played 72 games.
Kawhi always he hurt every year too.
At least he played a 60. He be playing a 66. Like Embiid be gone like he don't want to play. He be playing like 30 games. Kawhi
Brandon.
still at least been given. Recently, he just brought up Kawhi.
Brandon,
That was a
what I was saying about Embiid is Embiid don't have to be what Embiid was back then. You got VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey now. Like that's the difference now. You got a 30-point scorer, VJ Edgecombe. If he didn't have Jaylen Brown on the team, he could possibly be a 25 point scorer in this league too. He will be once he gets that GOAT, once he gets that green light. But right now, they're going to ask him to be the third option or the fourth option some nights. All right, because Embiid going to be on rest. But Embiid, all he got to do is give you really 17 points, 10 rebounds a game. That's what I'm at. I don't need him.
He gave up rebounding. He didn't give up rebounding. I don't know why.
He's not going to defend like he used to. He's not going to be that.
He gave up on that.
That's not going to happen. But what I do need you to do is, first of all, don't be holding the ball too much. Just give me that 16, 18 points a game. I got Tyrese Maxey that's going to carry this thing, and then you got Jaylen Brown. It's a 28-point scorer. He can carry this thing for us. I don't need you to do what you used to do. I just need you to be out there and be a presence.
So I'm going to keep it a buck. In my opinion, if we saying Embiid is guaranteed to play at least 60 games, and let's say he can be healthy throughout the duration of the playoffs, yes, I think they're a contender because Joel Embiid is still gonna be the best player on the court out there. He not gonna average no 16. He gonna probably lead the team in scoring, and Jalen Brown gonna if Embiid playing 60 and he like a healthy 60 games.
Maxey
The team that y'all talking, man, Matt, as good as Maxey is, he ain't Embiid, bro.
Maxey.
I think what y'all got to understand is that Jalen Brown. Hold up. Oh, I think what y'all got to understand is that Jalen Brown is going to come in there and lessen the load for everybody.
Yeah, he is.
Take pressure off of everybody. And guess what? Now that they don't have to play with pressure, they all gonna be able to play free. They're gonna be a monster, bro.
They are. I agree 1,000%.
I'm telling you, they don't have to. Maxey doesn't have to have the pressure on him to go out here and get 30.
Yes.
No, so with that being said, like I feel that they threats. I'm calling people threats. I can't say contenders until like I see that unit playing together.
They got the young guys. I think that I definitely think
I'm saying we got to see them playing together.
You don't make no trade like that and you're not a contender, bro. You're clearly a contender now. That's 4 possible all-stars on one team.
So question. Houston, did we end the season as a contender?
No.
Did we start the season as a contender?
Because you didn't have
but y'all see what I'm saying? We started the season even when Fred went down. We still was believed to be a contender. Like it just, you gotta see how it play.
Y'all had a major.
That's all I'm saying.
Missing piece. That's the only thing I'm saying with y'all.
Man, people was not respecting. People was not giving Fred VanVleet that much credit as a player until the season went through because we was still winning early on. It's just
I'm sorry. What do you think Fred VanVleet is? Like you? Think
I think he's a really good point guard. A really good point guard.
Control the offense. That's what they needed.
But what I'm saying is, the people like nobody respected VanVleet enough to say because remember he got hurt during the offseason already. So it was like, all right, Houston still contenders. They still threw us up there. I threw us up there. But now, I learned a lesson. This is what I'm saying. You gotta see him play first. You just gotta. I hear you.
That's the only reason you really saying is that because how you was hurt by Houston. That's really
hurt my feelings, bro. That hurt my feelings.
It's personal for you. But yeah, man. I mean, this year is gonna be very interesting, man. Because like you said before, Orlando is a team that could be in a hunt. I just don't think that point guard position, that guard position for them, they have to address that. All right, Jalen Suggs, Anthony Black. I don't know if they are the answers yet for for Orlando. I just don't. And then when you look at a team like Miami, their guard play, you lost Norman Powell. Yes, you kept Andrew Wiggins, but Norman Powell was a big time piece. So I mean, they need to get another guard that can kind of put the ball in the hoop. If you ask me, I don't know if they have the guard play this year to be, especially when you look at a team like Philly who got guards. You look at a team like New York who got some pretty good guards over there, and then Boston is still going to be in the hunt. They still got guards. They still got guards. They got Peyton Pritchard and they got Tatum. I mean, the guard play is going to be, and then you got Cleveland guard play. All those teams got great all-star guards on them. So, I mean, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be an interesting year in the NBA in the West Coast and the East Coast. But I do agree. The West Coast is a totally different thing, man. I mean, it's just too many good teams out there, man. I mean, the West Coast, besides Sacramento, I believe, Sacramento might be the only team where I'm like, I don't see them
a future. You don't see a future at all.
No, I don't see a future for them. I love A-Cup. The Clippers is going. I think here's the thing with the Clippers, man. I think Ballmer is going to make them competitive every year. And that's the thing. I hope the Clippers do well because I do like Steve Ballmer because that dude is passionate, bro. I really want him to win. I like Steve Ballmer as an owner. I would think he would be an owner that I think could win a championship because he's very passionate and he's tried everything to win a championship. but it ain't worked out for him. It just ain't worked out for him. But I do believe that the Clippers could be a contender in the next couple years because he's gonna go spend money to go get somebody to come to LA.
So, Brandon, I got a question for you. And this is along with the Clippers, because I just had this thought to myself earlier. I think the Clippers might slip back into them Donald Sterling years, bro.
Ooh,
I
what
think
makes
it's
you say that though?
man. So, remember the big time Russian that came in and bought the Nets
Yeah,
and pretty much did the same exact thing with Steve Ballmer, except Ballmer probably got him a year younger than when they got him in Boston. And then he had to blow everything up, and the Nets ain't been the same since. And they had to go borrow KD and Kyrie and the Mad James Harden, and that only lasted 2 years, and they've been trash ever since.
Mhm.
I think that's what's finna happen for the Clippers. I think a lot of people forgot what the Clippers looked like before Chris Paul got there.
Yeah, I think it might be a little different. It might be a little bit different for Ballmer if you ask me.
Man, that's
I
because
feel like he's just passionate. I feel like it's the same thing when Mark Cuban came to Dallas. When you have an owner that's that passionate, the only difference is Sterling was not passionate about the game of basketball. He was just a developmental guy that had a lot of money that bought a team. When you see Steve Ballmer out there, like he is hands-on with that team. He really wants to win. And when you have an owner that is that dedicated to winning, he will eventually get it right. All right. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he will eventually sign somebody, get a free agent. You are in LA. That's the best part about it, that you are in LA. And
but they the Clippers, bruh.
But I mean, you got a new stadium. I think
here's
somebody's gonna get signed there and change the Clippers. The way you look at the Clippers, I really do. I think that's gonna happen.
Here's the problem, man. Here's the problem, bro. It's like Dante said, man. Ain't nobody just rushing to go to the Clippers.
They the Clippers.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why. You go to the Clippers. Who are you playing with? Like here's the thing. So many people was excited to go to the Clippers. Why? Because they had Kawhi. You had Kawhi, you had James Harden. You was like, okay, I can be a role player here because I mean we about to turn it up in LA.
Mm-hmm.
You had your Blake Griffin, your Chris Paul teams. Oh, I could go to the Clippers because I want to witness Lob City. You know what I'm saying? Nobody who is there to play with on the Clippers.
Listen,
and that's the problem. That's the problem. You don't have anybody to go there and have fun with, bro. There's nobody that I'm looking like. There's nobody on the Clippers roster that I'm thinking like, oh, I'm about to play with XYZ. Like,
okay, let me ask you. Before, you didn't think Chris Paul was going to ever go to the Clippers. All right, you didn't think Kawhi Leonard would come to the Clippers. These are big time players that actually, decided to re-sign with the Clippers or actually get traded to the Clippers. I feel like now players, big time players, want to actually play in LA now. All right. And if you can't get to the Lakers,
Chris Paul wanted to go to the Lakers, my brother.
If you can't get to the
number
Lakers,
one. That's number one. But number two, Kawhi wanted to go there because who else was going there? Paul George. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Kawhi was like, "Oh, I get to play with PG."
Oh, matter of fact, thank you for bringing that up. Toronto said no to trading for Paul George, and that's why he called other teams to see who would bring him and Paul George on. The Clippers
together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thank you for bringing that up, bro.
Ain't nobody just gonna go to the Clippers just to be like, oh well, I'm going to the Clippers. And you talk about, and I get it, it's LA, but at the same time, we all know which LA team runs that town, bro. And
the Lakers running, you ain't gonna that ain't gonna never be different.
I think with Kawhi leaving, that was kind of like the nail in the Clippers' coffin, bro. I agree with Dante. I really believe that, bro. Nobody's just gonna go there and want to play there. That's what I believe.
Like Mike, when you visit LA, you go to the beach or the barbershop.
You go to the beach.
Exactly. Lakers.
Yeah. Like I get what y'all saying. I just feel like Steve Ballmer, is gonna make it happen. I do. I like the owner there. I like Steve Ballmer.
Better open up that checkbook.
Hey,
I mean, he got the biggest checkbook there is. 150 billion. He worth 150 billion.
He's gonna have to offer contracts that people cannot turn down. Like you're gonna have to offer me a situation where I just can't turn it down. It's just way too much money to turn down.
You can do it,
and you got to do that twice or three times.
Nobody even touching his money like at all. Like he's in a whole different stratosphere to all them other dudes.
Yeah, but he can still only spend what he can only spend.
I know that.
Well, salary cap.
Yeah,
I feel like give it another 5 years. I don't think that the Clippers are going to be what you think they. I think they're going to be back. I do. I think they're going to get somebody. I do.
You got to have a bright spot in order to say that, bro. I'm gonna keep.
Well, right now right now you can easily say that because Kawhi gone. But give it another 1 or 2 years, I think they're gonna try to get somebody.
Who do you think? I mean, who?
I think they could trade for Anthony Edwards in the next couple of years. They could possibly trade for Jason Tatum. I'm telling you now, this is the new NBA, bro. We don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. I'm telling you, it's different now. Whoever would have thought Jaylen Brown would be on Philly? Like,
well, I ain't gonna lie.
2 years ago, after they won the championship.
So it's Luka that changed everything. Luka's the one that
exactly.
It's Luka the one that changed it.
To the Lakers.
Yeah, but
we ever think now the new NBA, anything can happen. Anybody can be traded at any time.
I don't see Anthony Edwards leaving Minnesota though.
Well, we didn't see Luka leaving Dallas.
He didn't want to leave.
He wants to win a title. He'll never win one in Minnesota.
He could if Bron show up.
He'll never, even if Bron. I'm sorry, Bron doesn't even elevate Minnesota past San Antonio.
If you bring a LeBron to Minnesota one more time, bro, I don't think that's happening.
That is great basketball right there.
Because who's on Minnesota's bench?
Jan Behringer.
DeSumo and what's his name?
No, DeSumo definitely gonna start.
Terrence Shannon.
He had a good playoff. He
did. He had a good playoff.
They drafted that shooter from Ohio State.
Wait, you say?
Oh yeah.
Can't think his name. But he probably ain't. I ain't saying like he gonna be.
Wait,
cold.
Don't DeSumo play point guard, or does he play two guard?
I think
he play both. The combo.
Yeah, combo guard.
They're gonna have LaMelo, DeSumo, and Anthony Edwards out there starting.
Probably.
Yeah, with they probably gonna put McDaniels at the 4.
But see, Damasu come off the bench. If Brian there, it'll be Melo and Jaden Daniels, Brian, and Rudy. That's a tough starting lineup.
They not getting out the second round.
You don't know
at
that
all.
Yeah, I don't know that, fellas.
At all. Because here's the thing: in the second round, here's what I'm trying to tell you. In the second round, you're gonna go either against OKC or San Antonio, and you done.
Who's to say they ain't playing against each other?
Nah, they gonna be 1 and 2 seeds. Let's keep it.
Sometimes injuries be Sometimes
barring injuries, yes, Dante, we get that. But if they're healthy, they're gonna be 1 and 2.
They're gonna be 1 and 2.
Yeah, they should be.
And you got to play them in the second round.
They should.
We just gotta figure out who's gonna be 3rd, 4th, and 5th at this point.
Yeah.
So who looks more beatable next season?
As far as what?
OKC or San Antonio?
Probably OKC.
I don't know, man. OKC gonna be back to full health.
Didn't they lose Wiggins? That's a big. That was a big.
He
fell out the rotation.
Oh, you know what? Actually, they lost Isaiah Joe too.
Oh,
Isaiah Joe too. Yeah, they lost to like a couple players. But Wiggins will be back.
But here's the thing: I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna come down to for OKC, bro. Chet got to play better. If Chet doesn't play better,
hey, they're not better than him. Chet is scared of Wemby.
They did just get Mara.
Who?
Mara from Chicago, Michigan.
Oh yeah.
They got them. They got their own. They got 2-7-4 guys now.
Yeah. OKC is gonna be. I still don't know if they get better than Spurs though next year. I just don't. I say Spurs gonna be number 1.
I'm telling y'all that signing of Tobias Harris is bigger than y'all think it is. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's gonna be an important piece for them. He's gonna be an important piece. I'm not saying he's gonna go out here, but the presence that he's gonna bring, bro, that's just an extra dude that can go out there
You gotta respect them all. You gotta respect his offense.
You gotta respect them. And what happens is because Vassell and Castle and all of them are going to be a year older, dude. You can't. You first of all, you can't double nobody. You're not going to be able to double Wemby.
Nah.
So, Brent, I was going to ask you one more thing. What you think about the Mayo boys, the new Lakers? I call them the Mayo boys. The new look Lakers.
Yeah,
I say AC.
They're a playing team at best.
You don't give 7 to 8 seed?
That's playing.
That's playing.
That's playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking 9th and 10th seed. But yeah, they are in the play-in.
I think they could contend for a 5-4. I ain't say that they would. I didn't say they would. Hold on. I ain't say that they would get it, but I could see them contending. Because we got to remember, Luka with a team that's purely his, and he ain't worried about no other type of noise, and a team built for him. Luka be thriving. His teams be winning. They be winning games.
So wait, Dante, that means that Houston gonna be in the play-in?
No, I just said that they could possibly be contending for a 4 or 5 seed, bro. Wow.
You talking about Houston?
No, well, no, we gonna be a 4 or 5 seed minimum. But I'm talking about Lakers. They could potentially be the 5 seed.
Dude, you are clown.
I don't know, because you still got Denver in there, bro. You can't count them out.
Well, everybody just found out they can't guard a parked car.
I mean, you got Gordon. Let's be real. Gordon was out.
Yeah,
They weren't.
His hamstring was
out.
His hamstring was
Yeah, Peyton Watson was out. So when they get back full health, I mean,
Denver got some moves they need to make.
Okay, so let's look at it like this. Let's go through the list. You got OKC, San Antonio, 1 and 2. After that, you probably looking at. I'm gonna say you got to throw Denver back in the mix at the 3 seed. Maybe you do Houston 4. I mean, Phoenix is always going. I mean, Phoenix. Maybe you throw them 5.
Wait, Minnesota 5.
Nah,
don't disrespect Minnesota. Don't disrespect.
I ain't doing that.
Rudy Gobert is not.
You lost your best bench player, bro. Nah.
What y'all think about Portland?
Now, who Portland? Hey, they could possibilities, man.
And Ja, if you keep out, they got to get rid of one of them guards. I don't know who they're gonna get rid of, but you got
they guard heavy.
Dang, but you still got what's Klingon. You lost Jeremy Grant, but I do like Donovan Klingon.
Oh well, they re-signed Robert Williams. They got Klingon. They got Hansen, Hansen. Did
he stay in that, or did he get traded?
No, I think he's still.
What was that European dude that was busting the Spurs? What was his name?
Deni Avdija? Yeah, he averaged
Deni Avdija still there.
Yeah.
Here's
the thing: play in for them definitely.
I don't know. They might be actually in the playoffs. I don't think they might get like a six seed. This year.
I can see that's what I'm saying. I can see that too. I can see that.
So you gonna put them over the Lakers?
Man, they got Shaden Sharp.
Yeah.
You putting them over the Lakers?
They got Tomani Kamara.
Man, I forgot about Shaden Sharp. I'll tell you, so right.
Yeah.
They got too many.
You know why you forgot about him? Because he ain't do nothing. That's why you forgot about him.
Bro, but Avdija was balling out so much, he kind of took some of his minutes for real.
And then you got Dame coming back.
Avdija to come from Washington and average 25 this year. Like, nobody's seen that. I'm being honest. Nobody was going to see that this year.
I'm not going to lie. I got 1,000% faith in Chauncey Billups. I think Chauncey Billups did know that. This is just my hunch, bro. It's just a hunch, bro. I think Chauncey Billups knew getting Avdija would turn him up because he averaged like 14, 5, and 4 before he left the Wizards. And he only going to get better. He only 23, 24.
But if I was a team without guards, I'm looking at Portland to make a trade.
Oh, for sure.
Miami. If I'm Miami, I'm looking at Shaden Sharp, Henderson.
They gonna have to try. They not gonna trade that. They gonna trade Drew, if anything.
Drew Holiday. I'm looking at any of. I'm just saying, Dame is probably going to stay.
You can't. Here's the thing: Jrue Holiday is a starter. So how do you start him, Ja, and Dame Lillard?
You can't. You got to trade one.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, to me, Dame Lillard and Ja play the same. I don't even know how that's going to work.
I really don't know either, Brandon.
But I don't know, man.
If Dame, do y'all think Dame got? So, question: do y'all think Dame come off the bench, or he feel like he's still Dame?
What?
I was just asking.
He's the greatest franchise player in Portland history. He cannot come off the bench.
And Ja's not coming off the bench.
Ja's not coming off the bench. That's a stupid.
That's why I thought Ja might have been a pawn, and they could ship Ja somewhere else. I don't know, bro. Like I just don't see where Ja fits in it.
Pause.
Mm-hmm. Hey, your guess is as good as mine, Mike. I don't see it either, but we'll see.
Yeah, it don't work unless you ship pieces out. But this is a good problem for Portland. It's a great problem.
You get trade assets out of it for sure. You're gonna get something out of it.
For sure.
6-7 guards you got. So yeah, man, I think that's gonna be out. Man, we've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. Golly.
And could have went for another hour.
Hey,
Brandon, you trying to do this again, bro? We gotta do this again, bro. We just got started.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, man. You made that, yeah, bro. Yeah, please. Yeah.
Bro. I try to get back to the community, you know what I'm saying?
And hey, that was pretty good, man. We gotta talk football too, you know. I gotta talk about that next time for real.
College or pro?
Oh no, a pro. Because I need to talk about my Rams, bro. But you know.
I mean, this. Yeah. Hey, look, you go to the NFC Championship, you add Myles Garrett. I mean, it's.
Hey, I'll see you in the NFC Championship, Brandon. I already picked you to be my opponent in the NFC Championship.
Oh, the Bears?
Oh yeah, it'll be LA versus the Rams. Y'all coming to SoFi?
I hope, man. Our schedule is brutal, bro.
Yeah, I'm built for it.
And I gotta see how Caleb is gonna do in his third year.
He's gonna do good.
No, I don't doubt that. But here's the thing: if we're going off of the eye test last year, I mean, it was hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? And he hit a lot, but it wasn't no in between, right? It was like either bad or it was good. You know, so. What I want him to do is I want him to level out. So like, let's say, okay, so for example, let's say you're up here, right? I want you to kind of level out, but I don't want you to go down as much to level out. I want you to take the weaknesses and go up, and then maybe you know, but I want you to level out and be consistent. I feel like he could be a consistent 275 to 300 yard passer a game. The problem that we had last year with him was it was like 220, 210, 215. You got to up those yards per game, bro. And that's what I'm looking for. If the points were there, it's just he needs to be in that category of top 7, top 8.
He needs to be a true field commander. I get what you're saying. Like,
you get what I'm saying?
That 250 to 300, you doing that regularly, show that you know
you
how to
doing that regularly.
Yeah,
with no effort.
I'm telling you, I can see it though. It's gonna come. Like his talent is immense. So when I'm looking at it with him, all he got to do is stop making the bad turnover at the wrong time. That's his biggest thing, bro. But Ben Johnson, he gonna get him right. All right, that was his first year in Ben Johnson offense. His second year, I'm expecting him to take a big leap. I really
Mike saying that because he hate Jared Goff, and if Jared Goff could get off.
Oh my God, that's
Caleb
what I'm saying, bro.
Williams,
Jared Goff sucks. Okay, so if Caleb, now that Ben Johnson got Caleb Williams, bro, it's about to be to the stratosphere with this dude. Because if you can do that with Jared Goff, you definitely can do that with the talented Caleb Williams got.
I mean, but let's be real. Jared Goff had a two-headed monster in that backfield, like,
and that's that's what Ben Johnson kind of got in Chicago now with Monangai.
So again, it's about Monangai taking the next step.
He will,
because Monangai is a beast.
He is.
You get him and Swift on the same page. You get Loveland more involved. Loveland came on at the tail end. Let's see how he does starting out. We got him in connect. So the pieces are there. Luther Burden. I mean, the pieces are there. It's going to be on Caleb Williams, like you said, to be a commander and to go out there and be like, you know what, I'm throwing for at least 250. You can't throw for 185, 160. Like that ain't gonna cut it in a league where it's all about offense, right? Like you have to put up the numbers with the top echelon of quarterbacks, especially because now this your third year. We're coming up on contracts, bro.
Yeah, Brandon. And another thing, Odunze got to be a top 10 receiver this year. Not that DJ gone, he got to be a top 10 receiver for y'all.
Well, what makes him a top 10 receiver? Getting the ball to him.
Yeah, he got the talent. He definitely got the talent too. He just got to do it this year. I think he can for real. Now that DJ gone, it's his time. Him and Luther got to ball out. That's the first thing for sure. But I think with Ben Johnson, y'all gonna be fine, bro. I think I'm gonna see y'all in the NFC Championship. I really do this year. I think y'all defense got better. I pick y'all to get to the NFC Championship. But we'll see. But yeah, Dante, we ain't gonna even talk about the Chiefs.
Hey, look, bro.
Yeah,
shut up.
Patrick Mahomes. That's the only.
Hey, he been at training camp too, bro.
I think he bounces back this year. I think he does.
Do you think he starts to? What y'all think? Well, because I gotta get off here because this.
Yeah, I gotta get. Yeah, we'll talk later.
Yeah,
because I gotta go too. Because
I was about to start.
Dang, now I'm kind of interested to hear what he gonna say. What y'all think about what?
It's like a cliffhanger. All right, go ahead.
Pat, once week do Pat start?
What
week does Pat start this upcoming season?
I think he'll probably come back week 4 or 5 or something like that.
You talking about Mahomes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They said he's gonna be ready by training camp.
That's what he actually been throwing. He been doing 7-on-7s and
he gonna start the first game of the season. What?
Hey,
I would take it slow. I would take it slow with Pat.
Me too.
You are not. I mean, I don't know if y'all have the team this year to really even contend like that. I like Kenneth Walker. I like the Kenneth Walker pickup though. I do like that pickup.
I'll keep it a buck.
I don't think Travis is the same, and I depend a lot on Travis, and I just don't think Travis is who he was in the past.
Once again, he's not who he was in the past, but he's still a top tight end in the league.
Still, I don't think you contend with Broncos and the Chargers this year. You are in a tough division.
Broncos don't have a good quarterback, dog. But
they don't.
I digress. Bo Nix, no.
Bo Nix probably would have been in the Super Bowl if he didn't get hurt.
Bo Nix was looking like doo-doo.
Bo Nix got hurt and couldn't play in the
championship before he went down.
Hold up.
And the week before he was doo-doo.
Whoa. Hold up. If Bo Nix doesn't get hurt, Denver's in the Super Bowl. What are we talking about?
Like, that's what I'm saying. What are you talking about?
What are we talking about, bro?
That we can't say that. I know Drake.
Please, let's get over here.
Hold up. Dante, do you see how the game ended? It was a 10-7 game, bro.
Bo Nix
would have definitely got them to the Super Bowl if he didn't get hurt. You see the Patriots?
Bo Nix, low key, average. He's an average quarterback, bro.
He beat y'all though.
Exactly.
Man, he beat a beat up team. We didn't make it.
Listen, let me explain something to you. Bro. First of all, that game ended 10-7. Okay. If Bo Nix is in that game, Denver wins that game.
It'd have been 13-10 Patriots.
Nah, dog. Come on, man. You disrespecting them now. I mean, I get it. Yeah, they're your rival. I get it. They're a rival to you. But come on, man.
I've seen Bo Nix enough, bro. Bo Nix. Come on, man. That's an average QB, dog.
He's an accurate QB, man. I don't know what you mean.
You tell me how Denver had You tell me how Denver had 2 1,000-yard receivers then. Tell me that. How did that happen?
I can't get off here, bro. This is what I don't like about people like Dante, bro. They will talk about Brock Purdy.
Well, he's a Chiefs fan, bro. He's a Chiefs fan.
Brock Purdy's good, but then you talk about Bo Nix like he sucked. Like, what's the difference? He's
a Chiefs fan. He's gonna say that. They're in the division. I get it.
One threw 4,500 yards and 30+ tubs. The other one didn't. What you want me to say?
All right, Dante.
What was his stats? What was Bo Nix's stats though?
He threw 3,925 tubs. Average.
How many TD? I mean, how many INTs?
11. Double-digit INTs. He only got 25 tubs, 3,900 yards in 17 games.
This was his second. This is his second year, right? With him?
Second year. That was his second year.
Yeah.
He got them a third. They were 13-3 in the regular season, my boy.
I'm saying great defense. Great defense.
So Bo Nix didn't have nothing to do with that.
I'm saying he kept him afloat. He's the new age Trent Dilfer.
What weapon did Bo Nix have that was
Cortland Sutton?
Yeah, Sutton. That's it, right? Who else? Nobody else, right?
Oh wait, who was the receiver they just got though?
They just picked up what's his name? From Miami, Waddle.
Oh yeah. But the Patriots just got AJ, so ooh, hey, Buddy finna have weapons galore.
It's about to be a good season, bro. But ain't nobody.
Yeah.
So good luck to all of them. We win in championship this year.
I don't believe that, but yeah.
Why?
Because y'all not gonna win your division.
Are we not gonna win our division, Brandon?
Not over Seattle, bro.
Please, Brandon. They lost 4 starters on defense. You don't want to get me started on this.
That's what I know. I knew that was gonna get you riled up.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, Dante already know how I do on this. You don't want to get me started, but yeah, we'll talk about this on the next one. Hold that topic for next week, and I will be back to you, and I'm gonna school you on this because I cannot stand Seattle. So yeah, go and hold that topic for next week, and we'll bring this back up, and I'm gonna give you some lesson on them Rams, dog. I'm definitely gonna do that. Rams Nation. All right, man. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Happy 4th of July, man. Don't burn y'all fingers off popping fireworks like a couple other guys did these past couple years, man. Stay safe out there, man. Happy 4th, man, and enjoy yourselves, man. Love y'all and see y'all next week. Thanks, Brandon, for coming on, dog.
Peace.
Oh yeah, B, we gotta see you, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again.